The intricacies of process are integral to my practice, and within the last couple of years this has only become more prominent. I have always had an interest in natural material, self-sufficiency, and in doing things from scratch. Recently, those interests have been bolstered by concerns around the ethical and environmental provenance of the materials we use and take for granted. Beyond the supplier, we tend to think very little about where our materials come from, who extracts them, and what impact that might have. Over the past 8 months, I have begun to test ashes, clays, rocks and shells as alternatives to mass-extracted commercial glazed material, but I have barely scratched the surface. I hope to develop complex and pleasing surfaces without the use of toxic metal oxides, which resound with their natural origins. With regards to making, my work is, for the most part, thrown. Born from repetitive motion, my pots are a collaboration between maker, material and machine. Unintentionally, I find I lean into the conventions of British studio pottery and the making of Leachian-type forms, though perhaps I offer a slightly more feminine take on a usually quite masculine aesthetic. I aspire to keep the forms I throw simple and sturdy, considering, for example, the thickness of a lip or the undulation below a rim. My intention is that they work both visually and ergonomically. I admire the personalities of pots too. With lips, bellies, feet and rolls, they develop a somewhat friendly and human character, made all the more prominent by the fluidity of the throwing process and the evidence of a maker's touch. The context of my work is very much a domestic one. I'm an avid believer that beauty and utility should go hand in hand, and make my pots with the intention that they be well used and loved by normal people in an everyday setting. It is rare that mass-produced objects are made with durability in mind. Indeed, the linear fashion in which our economy operates benefits from a certain degree of planned obsolescence, which renders old trends undesirable and poorly made objects unusable. By crafting wares that are designed to stand the test of time, each object can be seen as a long-term investment, an alternative to those mass-produced, consumed, and then discarded so readily.